So thanks for tuning in to the Comfy Blog. Once again, I'm Greg Wood, and today I'm here with Iron Man, or I guess you're half an Iron Man, Rob Nixon. Is that right?
That's right. Only half, 70.3.
So my friend Rob is on the show today on the kind of from the Comfy Couch presentation because it keeps coming up with my massage clients that that they have really tight IT bands, and I know that I spoke to Rob when he was training for his marathons and his half Ironman that he did, and he talked to me a lot about foam rolling and how that saved his life, and so I wanted to come here today and talk to Rob, find out more about foam rolling, and also just like kind of a step by step, like 3 easy steps to do foam rolling. And you can do it to more than just your IT band, which is the side of your leg, and runners have problems with that a lot. So, Rob, welcome.
Hey, well, thanks, Greg. I appreciate it. We've known each other for a little while now, and just to give you a little background story on me. Played college football, about 240 pounds, 6'2", definitely not a runner. Never been a runner. Always despised running. Just was really painful. I kind of committed to myself that I wanted to do a triathlon. So I started to train the triathlon. The swimming was no problem, the biking was no problem, but the running was always difficult for me because as a non-runner, when I first started, I would get a lot of knee pain. And so a friend of mine suggested that it was my IT band that was pulling me out of whack, and that I try a foam roller. So I'm like, what is a foam roller? So you can see here, it's just a big piece of foam, about so big, and it's solid. It's not soft. It's pretty solid foam piece here. And what you do is it's pretty amazing. You lay it on the ground and you use your own body as your weight, and you roll it. You roll your body over it, kind of like it's a log, and you're kind of rolling over the log. And what it does is it's a type of kind of self-massage, and it breaks up the what is it, Greg, the myofascial tissue or something like that.
That's right. Fascia's, most people know fascia as the stuff between the muscles and the skin, but fascia actually wraps around every fiber of every muscle, and it's all an interconnected web throughout the whole body. It surrounds organs and everything else. But yeah, in the IT band, since it's not a muscle that can stretch, IT band is actually a tendon, runs down the side of your leg.
Right.
It's tough for runners because you can't self-massage it out. So this foam rolling, I guess, works the fascia, it sounds like.
Yeah, I bought into the fact that it was the IT band when my knee started hurting, and I pressed against the side of my leg, and I could feel the pain in my knee itself.
That's the attachment.
So I knew that. Right, the attachment. So I knew that the tendon itself was tight, which was irritating my knee. So what I did is I busted out the foam roller before and after every run, and it was only about 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after, not a long period of time. But what you do is you roll it over your tendon, so your weight is on it, and it has that kind of massage. You know that when you get a massage and you're like, ooh, that's a good pain kind of feeling. Yeah. It's that kind of pressure, and what you do is you hold it there until 50% of the pain or discomfort dissipates, and then you continue on. So you roll it over and do that a few times, 10 times or so in each one. And it made a remarkable difference, especially after the run. That was really where you could tell that the pain eventually just went away, and I was able to complete a half Ironman, which is 1.2 mile swim, 56 mile bike, and a half marathon, 13.1 mile run.
Yeah, it's incredible.
So
yeah.
So for me, being a football player, never ever doing any road races or anything, it really made a huge difference.
Because I remember talking to you while you were training for your first. You did a marathon first, I believe. Is that right? Half marathon or a marathon?
Yep.
Marathon.
Yep.
And as you got up to, you know, 8, 9, 10 miles, you were telling me that it was the thing that kept you going, kept you training.
It made a big difference, and I went kayaking all day yesterday, doing some whitewater kayaking, and first time out in the season, and my hip flexors are super tight, so you can use the foam rollers to release some of that soreness in your hip flexors. You can release in your back, in your lats, your chest, your calves, any of the areas, and it's just your own weight. All you need, so the trick is you need the foam roller, obviously, and you need it to be on a hard surface. So you can do it on a carpet, but it's not as effective.
Okay, because it absorbs some of the, I guess,
the pressure,
the downward pressure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So three breaking it down to 3 simple steps using the foam roller. You put it on the ground on a hard surface, and then you put the part of your body that you'd like to work out the soreness from onto the foam roller, and then with gravity on you, you just roll back and forth.
Right. You roll it back and forth on the section that you want, remembering to stop at the parts that are uncomfortable and hold it there until the pain dissipates, and then continue on.
Okay. Is there anything people need to know? Like sometimes it's too painful and you need to work your way into it, or anything like that?
Yeah, when you first start doing it, you'll be, you don't need to put your entire body weight on there.
Yeah.
You can kind of hold yourself up a little bit until you get used to it, and then before you know it, you'll want people pushing down on you, because gravity won't be enough.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for being on today and talking about foam rolling. I actually learned something too. Like I said, I've been having clients ask me about it, so now I have a good answer for them. And I'm gonna make the foam rollers. I'm gonna put a link here on the site to where people can get a foam roller for themselves. And do they come in different sizes? How does that work?
Yeah, there's a large one. This is a large one. They also have them small, so they cut off about here, which is perfect to put in luggage if you're traveling in a hotel room, or if you want to run anywhere in different cities. And then they also have a kind of a stick. It's a small stick where you can rub it over your leg and so forth. But what I find is that the foam rollers are more effective.
Yeah. Well, if you're just using gravity, it strikes me as a lot easier than using your muscle strength to push something, to work something out. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And do they come in different diameters? I would imagine. You talked about a shorter length that you can travel with. Do they come in different diameters? I would imagine a smaller diameter would be more painful.
I haven't seen any in small. This is pretty much the standard size here.
Okay.
So.
What's that, about a foot?
No, the standard, it's
okay.
I don't know, maybe 6 inches or so wide, and then maybe 3.5 feet or so long. But it's a nice post-workout stretch, as well as getting some benefit from relieving those tensions.
Great. Well, Rob, thanks again, and it's good to see you. Longtime friend of mine, moved to Nashville. Hoping to come down there sometime this summer and see you. But thanks a lot for being on the show here.
I'm honored. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
No problem. And everybody, thanks for watching, and stay tuned to the Comfy blog. Stay comfy.
All right.